I'm Lindsay Maloney, and this is the Book Your Dream Clients podcast. I built a six-figure coaching business while raising my 3 babies and working a 9-to-5, and I'm here to help you break free from the hustle mentality that's been holding you back from reaching your full potential so you can know your worth, step into your own power, and of course, book your dream clients. Hey everyone, today I want to chat with you about what group programs are missing. Whether you've been in one or several, I think you'll be able to nod your head to at least one of these things. I've invested lots of money in group programs. I've worked with amazing creators, but there are some things that I believe a lot of group programs are missing, and I want to talk about that with you today. I think group programs are amazing because you get the environment of a classroom, especially if there's a Facebook group aspect to it and the course creator is, of course, inside the group. And it's just a way to work closer with somebody who you probably have been eyeballing for quite some time and you've wanted to work with them. I also think group programs are a great precursor to working with that creator on a one-on-one basis if they do offer that. I have had a lot of students that will go through my program and then they'll opt in to work with me on a one-on-one because they just want that attention. So the way I have built my business to 6 figures is by doing 2 things. I have a one-on-one package, and then I also have a group program. I don't have a bunch of things. I might have a group program coming out in the future. I don't know, but I built it by working one-on-one and my group. And I've really created an amazing experience for my group program because I noticed so many things that were missing in all of the group programs that I was involved in and still am. So I'm not going to mention any programs because I think all of my programs that I've been enrolled in are fantastic. And you can even go to my website and see the programs that I've been through. But there are just things that I've noticed from the programs that I have purchased and just seeing things online without even having to purchase them. I can kind of see some red flags. So if you want to create a group program or you have one, this will be really important for you to listen to because I think optimizing the student experience is really important because that is how you stand out. Okay, so one of the biggest things that I always was frustrated with was the course creator seems to kind of disappear once you get in the program. And I've heard this from a lot of students who've joined my program, Stand Out Coaching Academy, that they've invested so much money in group programs before and they never hear from the course creator. They have like a team of people in there in the Facebook group handling everything, and the creator's on like a do not contact basis, which is mind blowing to me. And they're amazed that I actually respond back to their Facebook posts as soon as I can. I don't wait, days without coming in. I don't have these strict office hours where I go in the Facebook group. And they feel like they're getting taken care of. They feel like they're getting the attention that they signed up for. Yes, group programs are a lot less than a one-on-one package, but I think that there's some kind of a thing going on with a group program creator, and I don't want to offend anybody, but I think there's so much hype into bringing people in a program, and then once they have them, they're gone. They like run away because they are, I don't know why, but I notice that so much. And I feel like this has happened with 4-figure investments and 5-figure investments. I see that all the time. I see that there's so much effort into getting a student in a program. And then once they're in, they feel like they're going to get the attention that was given because they wanted them to enroll. And then once they're in, it's like you kind of feel abandoned. And that's bull. Because all of these students have taken the time to invest in your program, whether it's $1,000 or $20,000, it doesn't matter. It's their money, and they decided to give it to you. And the only reason I think people join a program is because they really just want to work with you on some aspect. Yes, the course content is amazing, but I think that's a huge perk. I think they just want to be able to bounce ideas off of a coach, of a course creator. They want feedback, they want support, and they want communication. Because when we are working online, we're sitting in our offices by ourselves, and we can't turn to the person next to us and say, hey, what do you think of this? That is something that I want to be a game changer with that. So in Standout Coaching Academy, every single Friday, we have Feedback Friday, where people can submit anything that they're working on as they go through the course. So if they create their one-on-one sales page, they can submit it for Feedback Friday. I will go in and review it live in the group so they can get feedback. They don't have to wait for a group call. It's there every single Friday. And that's really important for me to offer because I know how frustrating it is to post something in a Facebook group and it never getting seen or responded to, especially when you've made a high investment. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair for students to have to just shout out and hopefully somebody will answer. I think that students want the course creator to answer because they created the course, they bought it because they want to work with the course creator, and that's it. So if you're creating a group program, be ready to support those students who need you. They're here because they didn't enroll because they don't want any help, right? They want help, so help them. I could go on and on about that. So if you agree with me, let me know, because I think that people are just losing touch a little bit in these programs, especially the bigger they get, and your program will grow. So always keep that, you don't have to be in Facebook all the time manning the chat or manning the posts. Just pop in a few times a day and check up and see what's going on. Something that I like to do in Standout Coaching Academy is have posts that they can all kind of post inside. So that kind of keeps everything together. So for example, on Mondays, we declare what we're going to be working on for the week. And I can see what they're working on if they choose to comment. We have the Feedback Friday and we have group calls. So there's all kinds of attention. It's very high touch, especially for the price. So I think that as a creator, don't be afraid to work with the students. I know it's maybe you feel like you're not good enough to work with them, or maybe you feel like you shouldn't have to, but you do. I think you do. All right, one other thing that I really like, I'm just totally bragging on my program, but this is a good tip. One thing that I didn't enjoy in every single group program that I've been involved in was this. A lot of them are stored in Teachable, right? And what I hated was going from module to module and having all these random workbooks inside each one. And then you have to download each one. And then you have like 50 different workbooks on your computer, and it just turns into this big mess, right? So what I did at the beginning of this year, I took every single Standout Coaching Academy workbook and I combined it into one textbook. And I love this feature because I know that my students are print and bind kind of girls. So I love the fact that they can just open up the whole textbook at the beginning of the program, and then they can either download the whole thing on their computer. It's hundreds of pages. Download the whole thing on their computer or print it out, whatever works for you. And then you don't have to download all these individual books. I wouldn't know that that's something students would enjoy if I didn't enroll in programs and learn from that. Enrolling in programs, investing in yourself, is not only you learning how to do more things in your business and up-leveling yourself and staying 5 to 10 steps ahead of your students, it also gives you great feedback as to what a student wants. So take notice of the programs that you've been in and what did you not like? What did you wish could be better? And make yours different. My program is different because I give so much support. My program is different because I don't have an expiration date on coaching. My program is different because I give everything at once. And my program is different because we have a textbook that you can just download and work from. Okay, so those are all different things. They're not just, hey, we got 6 video modules and a workbook and check in on the Facebook group if you need anything. This is not a basic experience. And I don't want your program to be a basic experience either, because you know that it has so much more potential. So if you have any questions about how you can make your group program better, or you have some other things that maybe you think, we could talk about when it comes to group programs, how we can make them better and how we can make them more effective, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts, because if we don't have a good user experience, our students aren't going to get the results that they deserve, because their results are yours. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you take a screenshot and let me know what you think about it. Send me a DM on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and do all of those good things. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Book Your Dream Clients podcast. I am so grateful for you, and I want to be sure you are a part of my free community. Go to dreamclientcommunity.com and join our free Facebook group. We have all kinds of cool things happening every single day, so don't miss out. Also, if you love downloading freebies, check out my Freebie Vault on my website by going to lindsaymaloney.com, selecting Freebie Vault, and there you can download all the things that will help you start and scale your coaching business. And if you're feeling extra generous, be sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode.